region and the period? Do any of them contain images?
None. We have blood on them. We have Hansen's disease, the tomb of the Shroud. We actually had a...
Leprosy?
Yeah, exactly. That was discovered. The Bible deniers said there was no such thing as leprosy, so Jesus couldn't have healed lepers. Well, we have a shroud that actually has leprosy on it. None of the shrouds that we have this image, which you've just seen, which is... It's mysterious because the shroud is the most lied about artifact in the world, Tucker, and that's why I so appreciate you having me on your program today. It is the most hated artifact in the world. It's the most lied about artifact. It's the most misunderstood artifact in the world. I have an allergic reaction to Catholic relics. There are over 20,000 relics in the Catholic Church, and a relic is interesting because it has this apocryphal history to it, and yet it can't be studied by the physical sciences. The Catholic Church has only 2 artifacts now that we can call both an artifact and a relic. We have the Shroud of Turin because it can be tested through history, through sciences. We're going to get to the pollen spores. I mean, this is like a CSI experiment. When you look at the shroud, it's amazing. And then we have the Sudarium of Oviedo in Spain, which is the face cloth that John's gospel talks about that covered his face, that was in the corner of the tomb when the disciples came to see that the tomb was empty that first Easter morning in John chapter 20. So, and that cloth also has human blood. Guess what the blood type is? Type AB. You can't make this stuff up. It's mind-boggling.
So that image was not really clear,
right,
to people until 1898.
1898, the first photograph. And then in 1931, Henri, the first professional photographer, takes these high-resolution images for his day, and that sent shockwaves throughout the scientific community. So much so that you have thinkers like C.S. Lewis. I used to live in Oxford when I did my residency, and I would often go to the kilns to Lewis's home. And you can go in the bedroom of Lewis's home, where the man lived, the great thinker of the 20th century, who was an atheist, who became a Christian. And I look up, and above the mantle in his bedroom, I can see it right now in my mind's eye, he has Henri's image of the face of the crucified man. Because every morning that C.S. Lewis woke up, he wanted to be reminded our God has a face. Jesus narrates God to us. If you want to know what God's like, look at the face of Jesus. And Lewis needed that reminder. And so if C.S. Lewis takes the Shroud of Turin seriously enough to have a picture of it above his mantle in his bedroom, where the first thing he saw every morning when he put his feet on the ground, I wanted to take it more seriously.
Amazing. And he was, of course, Anglican,
right,
not Catholic.